The Prince is back. Today is a great day. I'm having a really good day. In fact, every day is a very good day. Because, hey, let's fix the camera real quick. Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, I'm having a great day. Because I'm a male, I'm not emotional. So I make every day a good day. So today, guys, we're gonna be talking about clubbing and parties and how to get bitches at clubs and at parties, right? So let's start off with this, okay? Man, the fucking camera's still off, fixed. So guys, first of all, let's start off with this. I hate clubs. Clubs are dumb and stupid, and like getting pussy at clubs is basically impossible. Now, before I have some haters say, "Oh, but I got this one girl who came back," and shut the fuck up, okay? Just shut up, bro. Like, look, clubs. The reason why I think clubs are stupid, right, is because there's a lot of factors working against you in a club. Number one, you cannot talk with the girl, okay, or not really, because there's loud music playing. And she's basically probably drunk and just enjoying herself and dancing around. Number two, you're getting cockblocked by every one of her friends that are there. If a girl is by herself, that girl's probably a weirdo, number one. Number two, she's most likely with her friends there, and they're going to cockblock the shit out of you, okay? And about a girl being alone, the only way you can really talk to a girl, or let's say go up to a girl and start doing stuff with her, is basically either when her friend is already with a guy. I'm gonna cover that. That's probably the best scenario. Or when you go with a friend and then basically you say you choose her and then your friend chooses her, or the girl, right? And number three, what totally works against you inside of clubs is that 90% of males, 95% of males are simps there, which basically means that she's gonna think that 100% of the males are simps there. What do I mean? Have you ever seen this effect? You go inside of a club, right, and the girls are dancing and enjoying themselves, right, and then it's like not all the girls are like occupied, right, so it's kind of easy to get to dance with them, right, but then you just kind of think like, I'm gonna go in later, I'm just gonna chill for now and observe the scene, and then it gets to like 12 a.m., right, it gets to midnight, right, so you're like, let me take a little, and then maybe you go up to a girl and maybe you dance with her or not, and then it gets to 1 a.m. and then all of a sudden you find it basically impossible to dance with girls. Why do you think that is? That is because, number one, first of all, as night progresses, all these guys are approaching these girls, right? So she's gonna choose the ones that she likes. And then number two, what that does is that basically the balance shifts, because now it's basically, okay, all the guys want all the girls, right? And not the other way around. So once you come in, even if you're like a G and stuff, it's going to be like, you're probably one of the simps, okay? Now, the only way you can mitigate this really is when you have a table or something, or like you're important in the club. Let's say you own the fucking thing, or you're a DJ or something like that, right? Okay. Let's cover ways on how you can get girls, if anything. Look, I'm not telling you it's impossible, but the chances are very low. But what you can do in a club is this. You go inside, right? You have to look fresh as fuck. You need to have a nice watch. You need to have some type of like bling bling necklace or something like that. Depends if you're white or black, of course. But you need to look like a fucking G, like a fucking boss, like you own the shit, okay? So that's number one. You need to stand out. Number two, what you need to do is you need to go in early in this, girls. So if you go clubbing like 10 p.m., 11 p.m., you already got to start making moves, okay? And then what I do when I go into a club, okay, it might sound shocking to you, okay? But basically what I do is I go in there and I do not even talk with the girl. I do not say hello. I do not say hi. I don't say my name's Chuck. No, I just go up to her. Basically, I take her by the hips like this and start dancing with her, right? So either she wants to or she doesn't. That's really that. That's how I test it. So I go up to her, right? If I can, I make eye contact. If not, I basically just reach over to her hips. And then if she's like receptive, I'll start dancing with her. If not, then not. That's literally my game in the club, right? And then what I do is I'll start dancing with her, right? And I immediately start filling up on her, right? Oh, I hope this doesn't get me banned on YouTube. But whatever. So, I started touching her ass, started rubbing down her back, touching her here, you know, getting her like really excited and horny, right? And probably like after 1 minute, I'm already going in for the kiss if I can see the girl's very receptive, right? So that is basically my game in the club. Now, after I've made out with her and after I've been dancing with her, then I can like ease it down and take her number, ask her what her name is and all that, right? And look, the thing is this, if you're really, let's put it bold, right? Because you might be there with your friends anyway, but let's say you live very close by, right? What you can do as well is you tell the girl, hey, let's go outside real quick and just chill. It's a little bit hot in here, right? So you go outside, right? And then what you can do is then try to convince her to basically go over to your place. You just be like, hey, you wanna, if she's really into you, right? You're just gonna say, hey, like you just talk to her a little bit, enjoying yourself, blah blah, where you're from, this and that, and then you say, hey, we should have a little bit of wine. My place is literally like 2 minutes away. That is if it is away, right? My place is literally 2 minutes away. How about we just go about real quick and have some refreshments, right? That is one of the ways that you can pull girls inside of clubs, right? But I'm telling you that the success rate is not as high as you think, okay? Because of all the factors that I've told you. Now, what I like more is parties, okay? Parties are a way more effective way of getting girls. Why? Because you can actually talk to the girls, okay? There is the cycle is more intimate, right? So maybe you even know the guy who's on the party, or you know other friends there, so you immediately have social proof. It's like not every guy is on every girl, so that is usually a good thing, right? And the best thing, now there's one thing that you have to make sure when going to parties, right? And that thing is, you cannot go to parties where the male to female ratio is fucked up. That is another thing. And that also applies to clubs. That is actually one of the reasons why clubs are the worst ways for getting girls. It's because the male to female ratio is basically fucked, right? So you go into the club, right? And it's mostly like these average clubs, like where everybody goes to. Like rich people don't do this. Like they have the clubs and they know that it's going to be probably way more females than males, right? But the average club basically has like ratio-wise, like for every one female, there's like 3 guys, okay? So that is another reason. What this creates is it makes it so that males are in too much supply, right? Basic economics. A lot of supply, same demand, so your male attention just devalues, basically, okay? But at parties, you want to go to parties where there's a lot of females and a lot of hot ones. That is the best way to organize parties, right? And then have fewer males, because what this does is now the females are competing for the guys. It's very simple, okay? So that can also add a dramatic effect and can increase your chances by a lot of banging, okay? So let's go through the steps, very simple steps that I do in the party as well. Now, as I said, you can actually talk to the girls. So when I go to the party, right, I always come like a little bit late, right? I always like to come not at time, but maybe like an hour late. So let's say the party starts at 9, I'll come at 10, right? And then I'll make an entrance, right? I'll be cool. Like, I'll be the cool guy who's showing up, right? Fucking, I'll be fucking dripped out. I'll have my fucking nice jeans. I have a necklace. I have a fucking shirt, tight shirt, you know. Have a haircut, all of that, you know. And then I'll be coming to the scene like, yeah, it's me, Chuck, right? And you walk in there with fucking swagger, right? You go up to the people, you know, hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going? This and that. You be like, sorry I was late. I was still hanging out with friends, but finally I made it. Immediately gives you social proof, social value, and you coming in swag, right? Number one. I mean, look, obviously, as you can see, all of these things I'm saying, these work better if you actually know the people in the party, okay? If you're friends with the people throwing the party, right? If you don't have all that, you're just a random showing up to a party, this all becomes harder. And this is basically why I don't like clubs. Like, do you not understand what I mean? In a club, it's like you cannot really generate social value because you're just a random guy. You're like every other guy. What makes it different? Maybe if you have a table, you know, if you have a VIP section or something like that, and you have some bottles, that's gonna make it different, you know, because then you can literally just get in like 2 super hot girls, 2, 3 super hot girls, probably just want you for the bottles, but they give you proof, social proof. like pre-selection. So now the other hot girls see you with 3 other hot girls having fun. So now it's way easier to bang them. Okay, does make sense? Now, as I said in the party, then I'll basically start introducing myself to the girls. Hey, my name's Chuck. Blah blah. What's your name? She'll say, hey, whatever her name is, and I'll just introduce myself to a couple of girls, right? And the one who's most receptive, I'll remember, right? Because when the music starts playing, people start dancing. I'll start dancing with her, right? And I basically start dancing with her and get a little bit more excited, right? You have to be able to spot which girls are more receptive, okay? That is basically like the skill of being a player, spotting which girl is the most receptive to your advances, right? The girl who like talks with like the highest pitch or the softest voice, and looks at you nice and smiles. If a girl's like, hey, yeah, my name's Lisa, blah blah, then it's like, this girl's not really receptive. You guys need to go for girls who are actually receptive. Doesn't make sense, okay? And I'll tell you a little bit of a story, of an example, so you know what I mean, right? So you go up to a girl, dance with her a little bit, this and that, and then you stop dancing, and then later you come back, start dancing with her again, just getting more excited, and usually girls get drunker and drunker and drunker as the party progresses. Once a girl reaches a certain stage of drunk, that's when she's the most receptive, right? And you've been dancing with her already, right? So now you can start going for the kiss, going out for makeup, grabbing her ass, all that, right? And then simply what you say is, hey, how about we just go back to the room and chill, right? That's going to be the ultimate test if she wants to, right? You just take her hand and go back, and you just fuck her, right? It's that simple. Either she wants to fuck or not. It's really that simple, okay? And that's how I do it at parties. Now, let me give an example, right? So that is one of the quickest fucks I've ever had, literally. Basically, from start to finish, it took 10 minutes, right? So it was going like this. I was at a party. I did all of what I'm saying, blah, blah. Came in an hour late, all that. I knew the people. So there were some hot girls. I was talking to them, introduced myself. And that also creates already social proof. Oh, who's this cool guy who shows up out of nowhere and starts talking to the girls, and he's like super chill, all that, right? So the thing was, the mistake I did, let's put it like this, is I did not really start dancing with a girl, right? That's why I was just enjoying myself, going to the kitchen, going back, getting some food, having some wine, talking to my friends, right? Now, here comes this. That is, I'm giving you this example so you realize how important it is to get receptive girls, okay? So it happened literally like this. This girl was on the basically like where everyone was dancing, right? And she was already like drunk, I could tell, right? She's not super drunk, but she's like already like, drunk, basically, right? And I was also a little bit tipsy, right? So she's dancing there, blah, blah. And like all the guys were just staring at her. Literally, they're all just staring at her. And then this guy was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this girl. And then I literally said out loud, no, no one is getting the girl except me. Or I said something that's similar. But it was epic, because I say epic shit. But I said something that's similar. I think I said that ass is mine, or some shit like that, okay? So this girl hears it, right? She's like, oh, really? I'm like, yes. So I go up to her, take her hand, start dancing with her, starts twerking on me, right? So I'm like, okay, this girl's already is meeting the prerequisites, right? She's receptive, or else she wouldn't have said that. She's already like kind of tipsy and excited and all that, and I'm dancing with her. Perfect. So keep dancing with her. Take her back a little bit, right? Into like a little bit of a corner, right? And then I started talking to her a little bit, right? Introduce myself. Hey, my name's Chuck, blah, blah. I'm here in Austria right now on vacation, but I study in the United States, blah, 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 blah. Oh, really? You're in America? So I started talking with her, right? And I'm filling up on her and all that, right? And literally what I told her is, what did I tell her again? So like I was filling up on her and I was trying to kiss her, right? And then she would go a little bit back and all that. And I would be like, I know you want this. I know you want this. I know you're getting wet down there. I literally said that, literally. Like, I don't even know why I said that shit, okay? And then she started smiling, right? So I made out with her, right? Take her hand, say, hey, let me show you something. We go back. She's like, oh, you want to show me something? I'm like, yeah, I want to show you something. We go back. I literally tell my friend, hey, look, I'm trying to fuck this girl. Like, do you have any keys or something? And then he gives me the keys, go back, fuck her, right? Literally. Her friend kept getting into the room. Like, yo, why are you fucking? I thought we need to leave. Because, yeah, that's what it was. She was trying to leave with her friend. I said, yeah, I need to leave. And I was like, but you gotta miss me at one life opportunity. Like, it's like, if you're really cocky with these females, like, they can feel this shit, okay? And they get excited. So I was like, you're gonna miss a lifetime opportunity with me. I know you want this. I know you want me. And yeah, that interaction, basically from when I saw her, when I said that to me fucking, was literally 10 minutes, okay? So that's one example of how I fucked the girl at a party. And it was the fastest late, but just for you to know, the prerequisites has to be, she has to be already receptive, okay? She has to be kind of drunk, and you need to be dancing with her and then progress from there. It's really that simple, okay? So, as I said, I don't like clubs, I don't like parties. To be honest, the best way probably to really get girls is bars. Now, I don't really like going to bars, but if anything, it's a good way because it's about the social aspect. A lot of with girls is about social aspect. You need to provide social proof. At a club, you're a random, you're a nobody. At least at a bar, you're turning up with friends, you're playing pool, you're doing fun stuff. Like the girls can see that you can strike up conversation with a female, right? It's much better. Or parties, okay? That is all a much better way to meet females. So all you guys who go to clubs and you fucking wasting money and all that, like stop doing that shit, bro. Just focus on your cash instead of going to clubs. Now it would be different if you're rich and you have a table and you have a bottle and you don't give a shit. You just fucking throw parties and all that. I mean, you're in the club and you're just fucking turning up and shit, and everyone's looking at you and you're the center of the party because you're the rich guy in the club, fucking with the bottles and the fucking with the fucking light, how they call it, with the fucking fire light going out and fucking with cigars and shit. Like, you're the cool guy. But if you're random, like, clubs are not for you. I'm telling you, you have to go to places where you can provide social proof, like parties or bars. I'm telling you. So yeah, I made this video because a subscriber asked me how to get girls in clubs and in parties. Right. So like, share, and subscribe to this video. See you next one. Done.